do look for Australian TV specifically because I teach early childhood. It's important that the children hear accents that are the same as ours, so that they are, I guess, understanding from their point of view and from what they see and hear in their home and with their friends and their family.
So I know that in terms of my pastoral care group, a large portion of that group, it's very difficult to get them to engage and things like that because sometimes they challenge cultural experiences. If I can show them media that relates to them, if I can show them someone that looks like them, then they're way more receptive to the messages or the ideas.
The powerful thing is that there seems to be a conscious effort being made to get a diverse range of people's stories told and shown, and it's just so important for young people to be able to see themselves and see their stories, or stories of people they can relate to at the very least, people who maybe look like them or sound like them or live where they live on the screen. So I think my request would be more of the same.
Media literacy is such an important thing, first and foremost, and the divide, I feel personally, that I access every day with my students of some of the barriers and that lack of awareness, lack of understanding, lack of education around media literacy, and the city-country divide is really significant.
There's a lot of resources that are American-based, or which can be great, sure, but you know, seeing different types of families, seeing different cultures, you know, seeing themselves reflected back in some of those resources, I think is a really important way forward.
They think they know everything about it, but at the same time, they need to be able to deconstruct that sort of text just as much as all of the other ones we do, if not more so. And it's also such a growth industry. So in terms of getting students ready to move into that creative world, then it's really important that we teach them how these texts work.
There is more and more programs out there, and the accessibility to television has become more and more easy to do now. I do remember some of the programs that I watched growing up, and I wish that there were more Australian television to that point, because we are such a diverse nation. We're such a diverse group of people that I hope and pray that more and more Australian television programs come out for children, because we're becoming swamped with so much options and so many streaming services and all those things that we have to compete with. So yeah, I hope that we do get more and more Australian television in front of our children.
And I've checked out their learning package that's on the website and gone through that and shared it as well. I think the resources are good in that they're realistic and they're practical, and they're not saying you have to read and then adjust for the actual real world classroom. They're written ready to go.